CPD officer who shot and killed a Chicago officer, Krystal Rivera, has been relieved of his police powers.
The officer has been the subject of multiple internal investigations and is also tied to a bar incident on the north side last weekend. Paris is here with the latest on this story. Paris?
Yeah, Sylvia and Terrence, the police department confirms that police officer Carlos Baker has been relieved of his police powers effective immediately per the decision of Superintendent Larry Snelling. Now, Baker has been identified by multiple reports and by attorneys as the officer who shot and killed his former police partner, Krystal Rivera, back in June. The Illinois Answers Project and Sun-Times report that this officer has had numerous complaints against him throughout his career, most recently this past weekend at the District Bar on North Milwaukee, August 10th. That's where Baker is alleged to have battered a 29-year-old female victim before leaving at 11 p.m. Now, the victim suffered lacerations to the face. There is no one currently in custody for that. Now, sources say CPD's action today is related to an internal investigation into that incident. A CBS 2 report said Baker allegedly tried to interfere by calling the restaurant, telling them that he was the officer investigating and trying to obtain any video footage. Attorney Antonio Romanucci is representing Krystal Rivera's family. They have launched a civil investigation seeking answers into the accidental shooting death. Today, they expressed mixed emotions. Quote, "While the Rivera family and their legal team wholly believe removing Carlos Baker's police powers is the appropriate decision, we called for this from the earliest days after he fatally shot his police partner, Krystal Rivera. However, as we stated clearly several weeks ago, the concerns about Carlos Baker go back further than the night he killed Krystal. The city hired this rogue police officer despite knowing he was a danger to the community while he was a probationary officer. They then took affirmative action to hire Carlos Baker when the only action should have been to terminate his probation and ensure he never wore a CPD shield or carried a gun. Krystal Rivera would be alive today," end quote. Now, typically an officer is put onto non-emergency desk duty when they are relieved of police powers, but Baker is currently on medical leave, although the CPD does not say for what. We did reach out to the attorney representing Baker as well as the Fraternal Order of Police President John Catanzara. They have not responded to our requests. Sylvia, this is a developing story and we'll have more at 5.
All right.